Hey, good morning, guys. Mark Angelo here. It is Tuesday, November 6th. Thank God it's November 6th and this whole political BS is going to be over soon. You know, I'm 54 years old, and I've seen these political games come and go ever since I, I don't know, I arrived from Cuba when I was 5 years old. And I've seen a lot of things come and go. My own country, was deceit by a political regime, because if you really think about it, the name of the game is who has the most money and who has the most power. That's what this world is comprised of, nothing more, nothing less. More money so you could get the girl, or more money so you could get the guy, or the way you look, if you have the big boobs, the big butt, and all these things that we human beings do to ourselves and thinking that we're going to achieve something great. When in reality, it's all an illusion, it's all bullshit because nothing ever lasts. Beauty fades, health goes, and money doesn't last. Yeah, some people are born into money, they have money for eons, but the whole illusion of having something great disappears because after a while, when you have all that money, it's not good enough anymore. You want more. And then you're bored because the human mind is so programmed to have this, what's next? What's next? Thinking that if I go over there, it'll be better. No, wait. I'm there now. That's not great anymore. Let me go over here. It's going to be better here. And then that's the kind of illusion that we live in. But it's all set up that way, you see, because when we were created, we were so dumbed down because we were great. Those that created us. And I'm not going to go into a whole biblical thing here or that's a time for another video, but there's more to the story than meets the eye. But those that created us dumbed us down, messed with our DNA. That's why we have all this junk DNA. And in that junk DNA, we have these thought process that make us believe that we need more, we want more, we should have more, and that's going to make us so happy. God, if I got this nose job, then I'll look really good. But then you get that nose job, and because we're not made out of clay, that nose job starts to tilt a little, and then it starts to pull on your eyes, and it starts to create other defects. And then, you get older because that's something that happens because, our telomeres have been changed so that we only last 120 years. So as you get older, things get wrinkled and things get all messed up. But that just continues to create more neurosis because you think if I do this surgery and if I get cream and if I do this and I do that, things are just going to be great. But you do that and then you find out, God, things aren't as great as I thought it would be. But wait, maybe it's because I need this other thing. And we find ourselves living a life like a hamster on a wheel, like bacteria, like viruses, that invades their host, but not realizing that if it kills the host, they die too. I don't know how to get people to understand what I'm saying because, this has to come from within. No matter what I say to you, if you're not ready to listen, if that little spark of divinity is not lit within yourself, you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to think I'm weird, and you're going to think, Mark, I'm not like you, and I can't do this, and I'm different. But you know what? We're different. We're all made up the same thing. Except some of us has fallen for the crap, for the manure, for the bullshit. And you continue to live in that bullshit. And not realizing that bullshit ain't going to make you any happier. It might buy you temporary happiness for a little bit, just a little bit. But when time goes on, you're going to get bored and you're going to want something else. It's like that little kid in your head. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Mommy, are we there yet? It's crazy, people. Look around you. There are people that are starving to death, that don't have an ounce of food to eat. What's happening in Yemen, which many of you don't care because you're too worried about fighting your political party. But Yemens are starving to death at this moment in time as we speak. But you don't care because all you care about is what you're driving, what you're wearing, how you look, how you feel. And everything else, it's all about you. Everything else could go to hell. You don't care who you hurt. You don't care how people feel or think. It's all about you and your equality and you, number one. And in the end, folks, when we die, we're all put under the ground and we all turn to dust. And you can't take it with you when you go. So November 6th, let's see how much change there's going to be. But it doesn't matter, Republican and it's Democrat, they both work for the same owner, the elites of this world. And it goes even deeper than that because it depends how deep in that rabbit hole you want to go. Because it's not just about people. This is a spiritual war. This is a war that has been going on for ages. Look at Star Wars. Look at some of these sci-fi films. Think again if you think that's just sci-fi. How deep into that rabbit hole do you want to go, people? How much do you really know about the world you're living in, about yourself, about your spirit, not about these fleshy things that we wear, you know? How deep do you want to go? There's a lot of information out there, and this video is not about me telling you about that information. You know, there's a lot of great teachers out there that can teach you a thing or two. Don't just read the Bible. There's the Emerald Tablets. There's there's so many things out there. The Nahama, I can't even pronounce it. I mean, things that will open up your eyes beyond measure. And then you will look at this world totally different. Meditate, get to know yourself, get to know the reality of you and of this world that you call home. All these things that you're doing to yourself are not going to make you any happier. Not in the long term. They're temporary stuff. But you know what's going to be in the long term? What you do, the mark you leave, the things that you do in this life, that's going to be long term because you're going to take that with you to the next level and to the next level of consciousness, of life, reincarnation, whatever you want to call it. What you do now will affect the rest of your existence, not of this little mere few second life that you live in this meat suit, but for the rest of eternity. Just wake up, people. There's no reason why people shouldn't be awake anymore because there's so much information out there for the awakening and what's happening with our planet, not just our planet, the entire universes, what's taking place, the shift is going to really change many things as we know it. So, stop fighting about who's president, who's not, because they're all related. They all work for the same cause. They make you believe that they're doing something for change. But as soon as they give you something, the other hand goes and takes it away because it's a tennis match. Look back in history. Look at what's happened. It's all a game. It's all a game, and it's not real. It doesn't really matter. What matters is your heart. What matters is your consciousness, your spirit. That's what matters. Everything else is bullshit. Pardon the French, but I'm so sick and tired of hearing people and the way they live their lives, and they think that they're doing something great and working this 9-to-5 job, and they're all slaves. We've been slaves forever. That's what we were created for slavehood. The Anunnakis who created us to mine their gold, to mine the things that they wanted, and that slavehood has continued time and time again. Yeah, you work and you have money, and they allow you to have things, but all with a price for your time. People that never see their family because they're working 8-10 hours a day. By the time they come in, they go home, they're exhausted, they eat, they shower, and they go to bed to do it over again. Is that life? Is that living so that you could have some stupid car in your driveway? So you can have all these things that you think you need, and you think it's going to make you happy, but it doesn't make you happy. Open your eyes, people. Open your eyes, because all these things could be taken away in an instant. Comes an earthquake, a hurricane, a meteor, anything, and you'll be left with zero, with what you came into this world in, with zero. All you have is your spirit. Work that spirit. That is what's going to change things. Not the material crap that you're buying, not who you're voting for, not who you believe in. Your spirit. That Christ consciousness, tap into that. Anyway, folks, that's all I'm going to say for today. I just had to say a little something. I'm glad November 6th is over with. I'm tired of the stupid commercials. I'm tired of people fighting with each other online for who they're going to vote. Are they going to vote red? Are they going to vote blue? Are you going to vote green? It doesn't matter who you vote for, people. The outcomes are all going to be the same. Wake up. Have a good one. See you tonight on Real Talk with the Cummings. More great information. Love you, but love yourselves too. Bye-bye.